Yo, how's it going? Welcome back to Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the Game Boy Color, because we're playing the DX version for some reason. Yeah, so, we're out here, playing some Kirby, listening to some nice music. We're in the big forest, level 2. Let's get into it with stage 1. We still have our guy Rick with us here, and he's really being the goat with us right now. Look at this nice sunset we got going on. This obviously is because of the hack, so obviously the game developers didn't intend on this being the color for the world, but I fuck with it, man. Like, it's very nice and appealing. It gives, I like these, like, Game Boy Color conversions a lot, because they really just add a lot of personality to this game, or to any games, really, compared to their original black and white counterparts. Of course, some games were designed around that black and white. I mean, all of them were. But it's just more visually appealing to see them fully in color like this. And it's very cool to be playing these versions after years of having played, you know, the original Game Boy versions. Anyway, Rick, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to eviscerate you. Oh shit, I'm still at 1 HP. They didn't even bother to heal me at all after that boss fight. They just healed my boy Rick, but now we got Ku, and this music, let's just sit here and listen to this. Yeah, this might honestly be my favorite song in the game. It's a fan favorite song from the early, you know, 8-bit days, but I like it a lot. And Ku is easily the best of the animal buddies. Like, just look at this. Alright, so this dude Ku, he could fly around, free flow, you know. He goes a lot faster than Kirby's flying, and you could attack while you're flying too, so, like, there's no competition here. He's just the GOAT. And honestly, like, I tend to just kind of try and hold on to him as long as I can. It's always a heartbreaking moment when I can't use him anymore because of, like, tight corridors or anything like that. But, man, I just love using Ku. He's probably, like, the best part of the whole game, really. I remember this song was part of the Kirby 20th Anniversary soundtrack CD that came with the Dream Collection on Wii. And I would always, like, listen to that while falling asleep. It makes a lot of these songs very memorable and nostalgic for me. And just look at this. Look at how, so we got the cutter ability, right? I didn't mention that earlier, but look at how broken it is with Ku. Like, a triple shot? Really? Like, that just screen nukes the entire left side and right side of the screen, depending on where you're aiming. Like, Jesus. Didn't expect the Contra spread shot in this game. It's so much more useful than the actual base cutter ability. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to be letting go of it, because to get the rainbow drop, which is hidden in stage 2-2, we need a different copy ability. We need these spikes, which I don't know where we get it. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in this level. So we're gonna have to keep looking, or otherwise I think we might have to come back. I'm not too sure. It might be one of those situations, though. It might be one of those poopy situations where you have to come back and get it later. I think it is, unfortunately, so we can come back here anytime. No worries. But let's keep going through the game. Today, before I was recording, I actually fully 100%ed Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the remake that I Let's Played earlier this year. And, because I didn't do, you know, like, the time trial stuff, and that's what I did on my own time, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A little bit annoying and time-consuming for some stages, but, you know, I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. Oh my god, okay. Can we please go back? No, we can't go back through the level, unfortunate. We do have to replay and come back here to get that rainbow drop. That sucks. Yeah, honestly, the worst part of this game is going back to get the rainbow drops, because the game really just does not tell you how to get them. It is a little bit cryptic. Like, I would not blame you if you had to look them up. I don't have to, because I remember how to get all of them. Because, like I said, I replayed this a while back. But it is really a sore spot if you're trying to get the true ending of the game. And it sucks, because the true ending is awesome. The final boss is sick as hell. It's just, man, why'd you have to make it so convoluted, Hal? God damn. Anyway, that's stage 2 done. Pretty short. I mean, it feels short just because I'm having a hell of a time with my boy Koo. Let me take a drink real quick. God, my throat. Since we're getting into the summer now, you could expect allergies to be very fun. Oh, man, okay. Now, what we're going to do with this ability is we're going to go down here into the secret door that you might miss because you're having too much of a good time with my boy Koo. And I guess the hint is, like, the blocks correspond to the copy ability you need. So here, I guess you need Spike, maybe because, like, you're making pinholes in the blocks. And that lets us get the green rainbow drop. Although it's not green in the original. I don't know why I have to keep saying this, that it's not like this in the original game, because the original is not colorized. I mean, it was Super Game Boy enhanced, so maybe it was like that in the Super Game Boy version. But I do believe... Okay, let's hope that we keep it after leaving the level, because I don't remember if you do. Okay, we do. Good. Good to know. Good to know. Also, those fun pause screens you saw there, yeah. You get fun little screens depending on which... I don't know if it changes depending on your animal buddy, but you know, it's cool. And I like the background too, because they would later kind of reuse that 3D background ethereal plane for the training sequences in Kirby 64. At least that's what I like to believe, that it's a reference to this. Anyway, other than being used for that rainbow drop, the Spike ability, or what's it called again? Needle? It's Needle, yeah. The Needle ability with Koo is honestly not the greatest. As you can see, it just drops you down like this, so let's get that shit out of here. And get our nice cutter back, yeah. The power of the sun in the palm of my hands. I mean, that's what it feels like. Because, like, look at this shit. No, I'm not losing that! I'm not losing it. Not losing it. It's so good. I like being bad. It makes me happy, okay? Come on. I don't know why I'm suddenly making Spider-Man references. I always fall back on that. Probably because the commentary right now is not the greatest. But, you know. Whatever. Who doesn't love a good old Sam Raimi Spider-Man reference? We have our second mini-boss here, by the way. Weird umbrella footman. I think he's supposed to be based on, like, a Japanese, yokai spirit? At least I think so, because I've seen this kind of design before. And obviously he gives us Parasol, which might as well show that off. Never mind, he just fucking died. And we have our boy Gooey. How's it going, Gooey? You just gonna sit there? Oh, we ate you. Unfortunate. Gooey actually later appears as, like, your two-player buddy in Kirby's Dream Land 3. Or I guess he's controlled by a CPU if you just play single player and decide to split him off of your corpse. But, yeah. He's a pretty interesting and fun fellow. I especially like using him in Kirby's Kirby's Star Allies as, like, one of the free DLC characters, because he's just a big reference to Dreamland 3. Anyway, we keep going through here. Honestly, not the best stage for having Koo, but, you know. Because going down isn't the same as flying up and getting all your freedom. I don't know why I said that like that. Man, I should not record at 3:30 in the morning, huh, guys? Jesus. And we're just flying through this level, man. Okay. Alright. We're already done with World 3, basically. I mean, we still have the boss fight, but... boss fight in this level is a piece of cake. And you'll see why. Let's see if we can beat him with Koo. Although it's probably better if we just use copy ability, or not copy abilities, no copy ability. Let's try and do it. So, I don't remember what this dude's called. I remember the guys that are similar like this in Dreamland 3. Their name is Pawn and Con. I guess it's Warthog in this game. Is it just the one? I'm pretty sure it's just the one. So yeah, we just have Warthog Man as the main boss fight. Very jarring coming off of a big tree. But, you know, it's a pretty fun boss fight. It's kind of like a different take on the Lo and La boss fight from Dreamland. I like it. It's a little annoying right now with this copy ability, as you can see. But thankfully, Koo can just seamlessly drop through the platforms. So it's not too much of a worry. But, like, Why do these bosses take so little damage? He's not even taking one tick from a... He takes half a tick. Half a tick from this attack. Are you serious? Why are they so good against copy abilities? Maybe it was to, you know, emphasize using, like, standard combat to fight these guys? I don't know. Maybe to balance out the challenge a little bit? But yeah, all he does is just go left to right, right to left through these doors and send his little children after us and maybe just become Osama bin Laden like that. Like, Jesus Christ, how could I dodge that, man? And there goes my copy ability. It doesn't bounce back because this game hates you. Okay, can you chill? I like the backgrounds here though. I like this treetop aesthetic. It reminds me of these kind of levels from DKC. Very nice. Anyway, he's done for. Get out of here. Oh man, when I record this next, I'm definitely not doing it this late because, as you could tell, my brain is outputting the most ass of vocabulary. I almost said vocabulary. That's how bad it is right now, guys. Anyway, level 3, what's this called? Ripple Field? It's reused music from Kirby's Dream. Land on Game Boy. Yeah. Alright. I'll be seeing you guys next episode where I hopefully record at maybe 11 p.m. and not 3 p.m. We'll be doing Ripple Field where we're gonna meet a brand new friend. Another 3 levels, so it's gonna be a very short episode. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to say goodbye to our good old friend Koo if we want to get the rainbow drop in this world. But we'll get to that when we get to that. See you guys next time.